Commemorating the life of Nelson Mandela and his love for the environment, Konica Minolta South Africa, in partnership with Food and Trees for Africa, are planting a total of 601 trees in Port Elizabeth. These trees will be planted at Donkin Reserve, at St. Dominics School, as well as 16 other schools in the area. A total of 45,198 trees, have been donated throughout the country through this partnership since 2008. For more on this story, we cross to my colleague Anda Nqonji, who's standing by. Anda, what's happening where you are?
A very good day to you. We are coming live to you from the Donkin Reserve, where 101 trees out of the 601 that have been donated in Port Elizabeth have been planted or are to be planted, and of course heeding the call of a man who has dedicated his life in making sure that our environment remains conducive and that trees are replanted wherever they have been taken away. But if my camera person can pan and show you that so far a couple of trees have already been planted, and one of the things that stood up primarily is the fact that all this is done for the future generation and to educate children or the younger generation, to make sure that by the time they grow up they understand the importance of trees and that they continue to hold and continue to proceed with this legacy that has been left behind for them. But standing right next to me right now is the facilitator of this event from Food and Trees for Africa, Ms. Mkhize. Ms. Mkhize, a very good day to you.
Good day. Thank you for
Can you just brief us on the importance of trees? We understand that they give us, shade. We understand that they give us food. But why is it that this is very important to the environment?
Sure. This is very important today to the environment, especially now Food and Trees for Africa together with Konica Minolta South Africa. We're celebrating Madiba Day. We're spending our 67 minutes here at the Donkin Reserve planting these 101 trees. So we're bringing life back to the community of Port Elizabeth. We want to educate people, we want to educate learners, we want to educate everybody that trees are very important to us. They give us life, they give us shade, they give us oxygen, and we need to try and to plant more trees as we can, because this global warming right now is affecting us all over the country. So with Konica Minolta having us on our side, and we're planting more than 600 trees so far only for this month of Madiba. We're so glad at Food and Trees for Africa. We have planted more than 6 million trees since Food and Trees for Africa has started. So we're grateful to be here and doing this initiative and planting more trees as we go.
101 trees, the equivalent of, what could have been the age of Nelson Mandela, or Tata Nelson Mandela this year. Yes. Can you tell us, why did you decide to put it in this spot, particularly in Port Elizabeth?
Okay, we've put this spot particularly in Port Elizabeth because Mandela has an important mark, especially here in Donkin Reserve. And then he was supposed to turn 101 year today. So we decided to donate 101 trees to Donkin Reserve as a symbol of Dr. Madiba's happy birthday day.
And earlier on, we obviously witnessed you, in St. Dominics Primary School, where you were educating learners. Yes. You were telling learners about the importance of trees. And I mean, those are children between 7 and 8 years old. Why do you feel it is important that, you pass this to the children and to the next generation?
You should remember, when we grew up, we didn't even understand the importance of trees up until we come across this monster that we call climate change. And when we start from those learners at their age, educating them as they grow up, we're leaving that legacy with them. They need to know the importance. They need to take care of our country. They need to know that if they see someone chopping down the tree, that it's not good at all, because they have life from those trees. They get oxygen from those trees. They get fruit from those trees. So they need to take care of those trees. So it's very important to educate them from the young age as they grow up.
And obviously this is your second spot today, and I understand that you'll be going to approximately 15 schools or distributing. Can you elaborate a little on that?
Okay, Konica Minolta has distributed 601 trees. So we've got 101 trees that are going to be donated here at Donkin Reserve, and the remaining 500 is going to go to all schools around PE. And then we've already started at the St. Dominics earlier on today. We've given them 20 trees, and the other left trees, they're going to be planted all over schools around in PE.
And that was the facilitator of this event from Food and Trees for Africa, saying that it is very important that we continue, we continue with this legacy and we continue to plant trees, and reiterating that it is very important because it provides oxygen, it gives food, and it assists so much with everything. And right now, from me, Anda Nqonji, and camera person Dominics School, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks very much for that, Anda. More news for you.